Hey guys, welcome back to Me and Family Fun. Today we're going to go back to doing our read-alouds. So instead of doing like Rodrick rules and read-alouds, I decided to do it differently. So we're just going to have all of the read-alouds put into one. So it's longer. So last time we read Rodrick rules, Greg got took into Craig's home and got in trouble. And they forgave each other. And we're not going to finish this all because it's like a long book and it has like a lot of writing in it. So we probably will finish it maybe later or some other time, or maybe today in this episode. And we have Farm ABC. So first we're going to read these two and then this one at the end. Which one I want to feel good reading. Alright. Tuesday. So it's Tuesday in our world and it's almost Friday. Even though Craig let me off the hook last night, Mom wasn't done with me yet. She wasn't really that mad about the joke or how I treated Craig, but she's mad that I lied about it. So Mom told me she'll ground me for a month if she catches me lying again. And that means I better watch my step because Mom's not going to forget what she said when it comes to my screw-ups. Mom has a memory like an elephant. That's the second time you tracked Mug into the kitchen. So you see, Greg tracked Mug into the kitchen. That was like 6 years ago. First time 6 years ago. Last year, Mom caught me lying and I paid the price for it. Mom made a gingerbread house a week before Christmas, and she put it on top of the refrigerator. She said no one was allowed to touch it until Christmas Eve dinner. But I couldn't help myself, so every night I'd sneak downstairs to pick up a little piece of the gingerbread house. I tried to eat a tiny piece each time so Mom wouldn't notice. So you see, there's the gingerbread house. Very adorable. It was really hard to limit myself to one gumdrop or one little crumb of gingerbread each night, but I managed to do it anyways. So you see, he's on top of the counter and getting the gingerbread. I didn't know how much I actually eaten until Mom took it off the fridge on Christmas Eve. So the cake is like half eaten. Mom accused me of eating all the candy and I denied it, but I wish I just fessed up right away because that fib totally backfired on me. Mom had just gotten hired to writing a pairing column for the local newspaper, and she always has looking for material, so that innocent pretty much made me into a local celebrity. So this is her little note right here. You know, now that I think about it, Mom isn't actually squeaky clean when it comes to honest herself. I remember when I was a kid, she found out I wasn't brushing my teeth every night. She faked to call the dentist off, and that's the call. And that call is the reason why I still brush my teeth 4 times a day. Dr. Cuz, do you have dentures for a little boy? Oh, only one once? I guess I'll have to do then. So Greg is so cute as a little boy. And tomorrow's Friday in his world. Alright, now we're going to our farm ABCs. So this is all the way to ABC. A is for apples. Apples grow on trees. So this is a nice juicy apple. When I'm drawing an apple, I always draw a tomato for some reason. I don't know why. B is for barn. Here's the big red barn. So this is what they use on a farm. Farm barn. Corn, touch the bumpy corn. So this corn is like bumpy. D is for dog. This dog lives on the farm. I don't work at a farm. Well, I know somebody who works at a farm, and I don't think they had a dog. E for eggs. Chicken lay eggs in the tree in a hen house. And by the way, this is probably a good time. I'm going to have some news right after we read the story. F is for farm. Many animals live on the farm. So you see all those little spots there are cows. G is for gator. A gator utility vehicle does many jobs on the farm. So this is just a toy, I think. Hay. H is for hay. This hay is for the horses to eat. This big tractor, this is like a fluffy. Doesn't feel nice though. I for ice cream. Ice cream is made from milk. So, very good. It's a sundae more than an ice cream, but. Jack-o'-lantern. A jack-o'-lantern is made from a big pumpkin. And that starts with J, by the way. I can't wait for the Halloween store to open again. I can't wait. Like, I've seen some leaks. I've only seen one animatronic, and I know. I'll give a hint. It's like this, and it hangs upside down. That's all I'm going to say. K is for kitten. The kitten chases mice in the farm. I can't wait for Spirit Halloween to open again. L is lamb. A lamb is a young sheep. Very cute. Milk. M is for milk comes from dairy cows. I love chocolate milk especially. And N is for nest. Birds make nests for their babies. So right here, put some eggs in it. O is for owl. Some owls live in barns. So look, this is like fluffy. Like, see, like, that's cool. It smells like it's fake fur because it doesn't smell like an owl or something. P, pigs love to eat. I gotta grow. Q is for quilt. This quilt keeps the farmer warm at night. This is very beautiful. R is for rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. The rooster wakes up the farm. So this rooster. I've seen so many videos on YouTube and stuff, like where people get chased by chickens. And it's terrifying. So, the corn is stole in this toss. I think this is it. T is for tractor. This tractor is supposed to move back and forth, like it goes forward, but then it gets stuck in the middle right here. Yeah, it gets stuck right there, but it's very cool. Udder. Milk comes from the cow's udder. V is for vegetables. The farmer brings vegetables and fruits to the market. So we have some peppers here. I really didn't like peppers. Like, I've tried like orange ones. I don't really have a taste. It just, ugh. Wheel. W is for wheel. Turn the tractor's wheel. There's supposed to be a little wheel that you can spin right here, but I don't know where it is. So, X is for X marks the spot. The X marks the spot on the stable door. So if you don't know what stables are for, they're for horses. Y is for yarn. Is made for wool of sheep. And Z is for zebra. And by the way, zebras do not live on a farm. And that was our farm ABCs. Very educational. Alright, now we're going to get to the Ratatouille guide to Remy's world. So this is Remy, if you haven't seen the movie. So that it has like all the different characters. Like it has Alone in Paris, Granite City, Evacuate. It has the cottage. A guide to Remy's world. So you can see there's the chef and Remy. Remy is the rat. Don't get mixed up. And Linguini is his name. I forgot his name. Linguini and Remy. So this is Linguini and Remy. So you see, Linguini is cooking. I forget the chef's name, but here's the content. So it has like, I love this color. Like it's like shaded. I don't know if this is drawn, or it's just printed on here and like do the contents. But if this is drawn, good job. Like this is amazing. The drawing is from. So this book is by Glenn Bacon. So if he drew this book, it is amazing. Introduction. There is a dish in France that is so popular, it's eaten in thousands of homes every day. Its name, well, the funny part is it doesn't have a Polish name that makes it sound tasty. In fact, it's a name that will make you stop and wonder what you're really eating. Ratatouille. It's kind of a vegetable stew that even looks a bit ordinary, like leftovers. But sometimes great things don't come with a fancy name or a special reputation. Sometimes they don't even look that great, but despite all that, when you really get to know them, they can be kind of special with them. Right, a rat named Remy. So if you didn't see the movie Remy is a talented chef, and his job was to sniff the food to see if it's like poisonous, if it had mouse in there. Because like whenever he first went in and got caught by the head chef, like the manager, they tried to getting him out and like getting a flame torch. So he had to check all of the food. And they always went to this little cottage. So the first time he discovered this little restaurant in France, he always went to this little cottage. And he would steal food from there, because how was a rat supposed to eat? And eventually the lady starts like, she ran out because of how the amount of rats in there. Like there was like a whole thing. And so he grabbed the book, which is like a recipe of a restaurant in France. And so that's how he discovered. And there's this little ghost imaginary chef that follows him around. And yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I really like Ratatouille. I hope they make a part 2. And so, Wally. I've been waiting for part 2. Like I've seen like fake ones, but Remy. So we're going to learn about Remy today. Remy is a culinary genius. He should have a bright future ahead as a chef, but there's one problem. He's a rat. However, this small rodent has some big ideas, and there's no way Remy's going to spend the rest of his life eating garbage like the rest of his family. He's determined to become a proper chef. So that's why. And it even has like little things, like little context things. Ears are alert for sounds of approaching humans. So right here, what his ears look like. It has little captions. We're not going to read those unless they're really important. They're just about his body and stuff. Unlike other rats, I forget his name, but it's like his hero, Gust. I don't know, but it was like the imaginary chef that followed him around. So it's this chef right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's that chef. I forget his name. Like, I forget almost all the characters' names. Except for this. I know his name's Remy. Radical idea. Unlike other rats, Remy thinks he can learn a lot from humans. Humans don't just survive. They discover and create, especially in the kitchen. Remy is already in touch with his human side. He walks upright to keep his paws clean enough to cook. Oh, this is what Remy looks like. Oh, Remy is a natural when it comes to sneaking out the finest of ingredients, like his hero chef. His favorite spice is saffron. So this is in the cottage, and like I don't know if you can see him, but he's right there. It's so dark, and he's right there, and he's getting some recipes. It's not easy being a chef when most of the ingredients are bigger than you are. At least they provide a good hiding place. So like everyone, he tried being a secret. There's him, but he tried being a secret chef because nobody, like I don't know anyone that likes rats. Like they're like baby rats, they're pretty cute, but like when they're crawling around, it's just ugh. Especially those like big with long tails. And the smell of success. So like, oh, I forgot. But like since Ratatouille, Remy, since everyone in the restaurant didn't like rats, they tried getting rid of him, flaming him with fire, trying to kill the rat. And so he had to hide a lot and cook in secret. The smell of success. With the highly developed sense of taste and smell, Remy is a master combining flavors. Although he puts his head and shoulders above most human chefs in a rat his gift and is only useful for one thing, sniffing out rat poison. So, like, that's kind of like what I said. So he has, like, an excellent sense of, like, smell and taste. Like, so this goes back to, like, when, so, like, in his little, rat home, he had to, like, he was the new person to have a job. So, basically, people would give him, like, cheese or, like, food that they found, and, like, he would sniff and he would go clear, poisonous, throw it out or something. And Master Chef. Remy's idol is the great friendship. Oh my gosh, I can't read this. Gasta? I don't know. Famous cookbook anyone could cook is Remy's prized possession. Remy's dream of becoming a famous chef. So this is the recipe book that he has. And it's the chef. I don't remember his name. Like all Reds, Lemmy loves cheese. Although he prefers fine cheeses like brie or different kinds of cheese he likes. I don't know if you could see that, but he's like having a piece of cheese. And his eyes like... Remy loves to experiment with herbs and spices to get everything tasting delicious. So you see he's like looking around. He's right there, by the way, right here. Remy facts. Studying Gusta's cookbook. Convincing my brother, Emily, that food is tastier than garbage. Getting creative in the kitchen. Being a poisonous checker. Eating undefiled garbage. Having dirty paws. It's so hygienic. So that was it for Remy. So now we're going to move on to Emily, which is his younger brother. I didn't actually, when I first saw the movie, I didn't know they were brothers. I actually did not know that. Remy's younger brother, Emily, is a friendly furball. According to Remy, especially that he can get easily impressed. Although Emily can't understand why his brother works on 2 legs and washes his paws before eating. He still believes that Remy has a quite unique talent. So this is Emily. He's kind of the fat rat. No offense, but... Garbage grunt. Like Remy, Emily loves his food, but unlike his brother, he will eat anything. Literally. Remy tries to teach Emily how to appreciate fine flavors, but Emily is just as happy as munching on undefined garbage. Emily facts. Hanging out with his brother, and I mean size, not ears. Eating anything. Not really anything. Making Dad mad, losing Remy, being hungry, and lighting. This might look like an ordinary garbage can, but it's all-night diner full of tasty and... I don't even know if you guys can see that, but it's a picture of a trash can, basically. Brotherly love. Remy needs a pal to share a secret with. Only Emily knows that Remy is obsessed with the world of humans and his dream of becoming a chef. So, brothers and sisters, they gotta stay together. They have to share secrets. Thick and thin. Emily is always telling Remy that shouldn't be sneaking to Mabel's kitchen. Although he's ready to support Remy, even if his brother tries to involvement in criminal activities, such as reading books and watching TV. So, there you are, the brothers together. This is not good. So you see he has a piece of garbage. Here comes trouble. For Emily, following his older brother anywhere, like downsides, like being caught stealing in the kitchen of an elderly woman with a shotgun. So if you don't know, she like shooting everywhere at the house and stuff, and she broke her walls. Alright, so this is Danjo, which is, I think, how do you pronounce it? This word, but this is the dad. Remy and Emily's father, Danjo, is the leader of the rat colony. I said colony. Rat colony. Danjo's only goal in life is to protect his rats, especially his beloved sons. He believes that humans are dangerous and that rats should stay away from him. Big Daddy. The streetwise survivor insists that rats aren't thieves because they only take stuff that no one wants. Danjo has trained his rat pack to be a garbage collecting service. Rat pack. I keep breathing because I'm talking so fast. Danjo is the guy in charge when it comes to extended rat family. He'll do anything for his power to make sure no rats come in contact with a human. So you see that he's like terrified if you can see him. Emily is Danjo's low maintenance son. Unlike Remy, he is he never questions Daniel. He won't bring shame on his father by trying to be human-like. So you see, there's Emily with the trash. Father advice. Remy's father believes that being picky about food is a recipe for disaster. According to Daniel, food is just fuel and you're too fussy and you won't last long in the real world. So this is the part where where Remy fesses up and says that he wants to be a chef when he grows up, I think. And he's like, no, you cannot be a chef. Humans are dangerous, because he just wants to keep his kids protected. Shut up and eat your garbage is his phrase. Daniel facts. Living life the traditional rat way. Glipsy music, securing a safe haven for the rat clan. Humans, they are bad news for rats, being caught a thief and losing a son. Despite the differences, deep down, Daniel knows that he's a very talented rat. So you see, Remy's cooking. So that was the rat family. So tomorrow, in our read aloud, we are going to be reading about the rest of the stuff that doesn't have to do about rats. It's kind of like evacuate the cottage. So I know we weren't going to finish this book because it's like a pretty long book, so if you put it together. I'm not going to put it together, then we're going to see if we have all these pages to read. So we're going to wait for a couple more days to probably finish this. So bye, guys.